Hello.
Oh, hi. Hi. Caught again.
Welcome to MomCave Live. Once again.
Welcome again. I haven't been here in a few weeks, so I'm back.
Busy mama.
Busy at work. I'm a busy mama. The fun just never ends, let me tell you. I'm sure you understand and you're with me.
Yeah, and Valisa wishes she could be here, but this week she's...
Oh, where is she now? She's always like in Miami or walking some red carpet somewhere or like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Where is she today?
She's at work. This week is the quarterly shoe show in New York City.
What is she doing there?
She's a shoe model, and as am I. We met being shoe models. I just happen to not be working today. But it's like a big week. They show all the shoes to all the buyers, and you get a lot of blisters. And
does she get to keep the shoes?
Sometimes you do.
What a great job.
Yeah. Hey, Emily Van Du, who has the Mama Never Told Me blog.
Oh.
She interviewed me and did a thing about secrets of shoe modeling.
Oh, yeah.
You can check that out. But anyway, welcome back. It's good to be here. We have a really cool giveaway this week.
Oh, I'm excited.
Okay. It's from Ivy Kids. Do you know about Ivy Kids?
I didn't know about them until you told me.
Okay, so Ivy Kids is a new subscription service where every month this great woman who lives in Brooklyn, she used to be an educator, she puts together these kits and sends them to you with all these cool activities for your child.
Wow. And it just comes right to your door.
It just comes right to your door in a box like so.
My kid would be so happy to get a box like that, like a present. Like.
Well, here's the coolest thing. It's always based upon a book each month. The July kid, is based on this book, Jump, Frog, Jump. And so it has like 10 different activities. They're all very educational and cute and homemade. And
that is awesome.
Like, so my son and I already tried this out. We have whiled away hours at this. We made this frog puppet out of a little bag.
That is so cute.
We made this frog, which this is part of one of the games where you throw bugs into it.
Real bugs?
That would be crazy.
No, am I supposed to go out and get some bugs?
No. It comes with everything you could possibly do.
Oh, it comes with the bugs.
It comes with little plastic bugs for the game. It comes with little plastic frogs. One of the things was make a frog habitat, and she gives you like a blue paper plate to be the pond and sand and things to build logs.
So every month it's not just about frogs. It's about a different book every week, right? She doesn't have a frog fetish or anything.
But it's awesome and it's educational.
I love it. I love it. I love the box. I love what you made. I love that you're spending time with your son and doing this. I want to play with this.
I mean, each activity comes with little instructions included. Okay, so let me tell you about that.
Okay.
If you want to win 2 free kits, 2 free months of this, that's my son in the other room.
Uh-oh. You want to go and help him?
I should.
You should.
I'll be
okay. So let me, since we're live on the air, it looks like, okay. So it looks like Jen has a little emergency right here in the end. She's got to help her sewing something. So I want to talk about frozen yogurt. Well, you know, as a mom, I'm sure that you all love frozen yogurt. I love frozen yogurt. You know, it's the staple for moms. I'm just going to talk about Brooklyn Swirl. Right, a week from today, right?
A week from today, we're having a screening at Brooklyn Swirl, sponsored by Mommy R&R. If you want to come, the link is in the comments. Sorry for the interruption.
Is he all right?
He's totally fine. He's I don't have childcare today, which is what we're going to talk about in a minute. But first, let's just finish up this whole giveaway thing. Mama head. Great. Okay, so if you want to win, give us a comment about one of your craziest childcare chaos disasters.
Yes, childcare disaster.
We want to hear it. Funnier the better, and you can win 2 months.
2 months of this great gift. Yeah. I totally love it.
And
I want Xander to have it. Okay.
Totally. If you don't win, you can use the coupon code IvyLaunch and you get $5 or $10 off. And if you sign up by the 22nd, you get personalized items for a child every month. And the first 500 subscribers get a free gift.
Wow.
So all
that's awesome.
Is down there in the info section of this video. Check out
ivy-kids.com.
That's it. Check it out and leave a comment to win.
Brilliant woman in Brooklyn.
So, we got that. We got Froyo.
We got the frozen yogurt next week.
But what we decided to talk about today is why we need our wine more than ever.
our childcare woes.
As you can see, I have no childcare today.
And so Henry, I mean, he's okay, you said. But if you had childcare, he would not have called you in the middle of our live show.
Exactly. So I set him up. He's playing an Elmo game in the bedroom, and he loves it, and he'll be fine. And we're only here for 10 minutes, and hopefully he'll let us talk. But if not, I'm a mom. Gotta run back in there. So anyway, do you have any crazy childcare stories?
I wouldn't say they're crazy or funny. It's more painful, I think. I think most people feel the pains of trying to find good childcare. Have you ever tried posting for a babysitter on care.com or any of those sites?
No.
I have. And so there are so many people out there. Just in general. I put up an ad, I think, at the time when my son had turned 1, we wanted a more consistent babysitter to come to our house, so I put up an ad on care.com. I must have gotten over 100 responses from people.
How do you screen them?
I don't know. You invite them to your house and you interview them, and yeah, it's a painful process.
It really is. See, just so y'all know, Stephanie has a regular 9-to-5 job, so she has to have regular child care. Very important.
Very important.
As well, of course. I am freelance, so there are most days I don't work, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, I do work, and it's usually last-minute notice.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that when your schedule is so sporadic. How do you just find a babysitter like? I need someone like in 5 hours, or I need someone tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
The way it works is I get a call like the late afternoon or early evening. We're working tomorrow. We don't know what time yet. It could be 5 a.m., and we don't know how long the day will be. So it's really hard to get somebody and be like, I think I'm working tomorrow. I think you might have to get to my place at like 4 a.m. possibly, and I have no idea when I'll be home. You can see why this job description is not great.
Wow.
So last week I had a job. I had to call 19 babysitters before I found one.
I don't even think I know 3. How do you know 19 babysitters? Where are these angels?
I have a spreadsheet.
Where do you find these people? Babysitters are like, and let me tell you, no one wants to give the name of their good babysitter. They don't. It's a secret. They don't want to lose them, and they don't want them to not be available when they need them.
Totally.
So this is like.
All right, I'll share my spreadsheet with you.
Are you serious?
Oh my friends. But I made a spreadsheet because I couldn't, like, every time I got work, I would start panicking. When I first had the baby, I felt like I had to tell the work, wait a minute, I have to find childcare, then I'll let you know if I'm available. But that doesn't really go over well, and you end up losing the job. So now I have to accept the job on a wing and a prayer, hope that I find childcare.
Have you ever had a situation where it fell through?
Yeah. And I had to send I found the one nursery school in Manhattan that would accept a kid that wasn't enrolled there to come for a week, and he went. It was a disaster. He cried every day, because of course he had no
didn't know what he. Yeah.
I felt terrible, so I'm hoping to not have to do that again. But so I made a spreadsheet so that I could go down systematically, contact the people that I know who would be willing and able to babysit.
How long does it take you to go through 19 babysitters?
It took like a whole day.
Wow.
And this isn't counting family. Like, first I asked my mother-in-law and father-in-law, but my mother-in-law works. My sister works. I'll ask her. I ask my cousin. I ask all the family members first. Anyway, yeah, so I have an idea for an awesome business. This is my fantasy business. Are you ready? Do you know how there are those indoor play places in Manhattan that we have where you can, like, you can go take your kid to play and you pay $15 to get in, and it's awesome. It's like there's places like City Treehouse and the Art Farm in the City, City Babies. I don't know. There's a lot of them. Appleseeds. They all have like the coolest play events. And you can do drop-in where you bring your kid there for fun. There needs to be a place that's designed like that, except it's open 24 hours. And it's staffed by child care people that are like screened and grade trusted. And you can bring your child there at any hour and pay an hourly rate. And the child thinks they're getting like the experience of a lifetime because they're playing in this awesome place. It's not like a babysitter to them.
Wow.
And it's always available and always open.
Do you need to copyright that idea too?
It would only work in like a big urban environment.
Right.
Like New York City or something like that. But if you actually do steal my idea, if you want to start that business, call me right away. I'm your first customer.
I mean, do you think the 24-hour thing would work? Now, I could see this. This is a great opportunity. It would open up a lot of jobs for folks. I think that's. I mean, I don't know if can we drop off our child at 2 in the morning?
Yes, that's the beauty of it, and not because you're not partying at 2 in the morning. Though, if you want to use it for that, no judgment here. And for me, it's because if I have to be at work at 5 or something, I need to be able to drop off my kid at an ungodly hour when nothing is open. Or if you're working really late. So there you go.
How about just 5 in the morning? Is there ever a situation where I would need to drop off at like 1 in the morning? I guess.
Well, if you're an actor, maybe.
If you're an actor.
Weird call times. But again, why it would only work in New York City.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
Wow.
There are people that work night shifts in the healthcare industry.
That's right. Right.
They need help.
Emergencies happen.
Emergency childcare.
I love it. Like urgent care. You know how that's taking over the city? You ever see those signs for City MD?
Yeah.
That's it.
Urgent care. That's like
urgent
health care.
Urgent dependent care.
Child care.
Mm-hmm.
We need that.
We need a logo. We'll have Valisa design it.
She'd be really good at that.
Oh man. So I don't really have any funny childcare stories. I just know that I feel very lucky to have found what I've gotten. I have found, for me, now my husband mainly works from home, so there is some flexibility there, but he also can't work. I mean, he doesn't really work, so you can't really do it with a 3-year-old running around. It's really difficult. So we did need to find regular childcare, but not 9 to 5 childcare. We needed something that was flexible enough. So I do really find that rather than going to a daycare center, or rather than having a nanny, I do think that having a family-owned or a group child care provider that works out of their home, it's a licensed, so what I found was a licensed family group daycare. And so they're around New York City. You can look on the New York City website. I forgot the name of it, and you can look up to see what licensed child care providers there are in New York City, and that's how I found my place.
And you're happy with it?
Yes.
Does he like it there?
He does.
That's awesome.
And I mean, the first 2 weeks were kind of rough.
Yeah.
Like he was crying every day, and he didn't quite understand. But he loves going there now, and he's friends with all his, other playmates, and they vary in age, but and it's very small.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy. Yes.
So you're set.
Sort of. Yes.
I'm jealous.
Sort of.
So if there are any responsible, wonderful, creative New York City people watching this who want to babysit my son, I'll add you to the list.
Yeah. Oh, now be number 20 on the spreadsheet.
Number 20. You'll be the 20th call.
And you'll be on my list too, because I'm taking her list.
I think it's a lot of work just from us.
What is the going rate now for these babysitters per hour?
Well, I think it's different in all different parts of the country, but in New York City, it's $15 to $20 an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that influences what jobs you take, obviously.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
So I worked this week, and I did the shoe show. When I first accepted this week of work, my husband was supposed to be off this week. So it was great, he'd be with his dad, and everything would be fine. And I wouldn't, but then a major business thing came up. My husband is now working more this week than ever, and I've talked to him for like 5 minutes all week.
Wow.
So he can't watch him. So when I subtracted the cost, bad luck.
Bad luck.
Welcome to my world. When I subtracted the cost of childcare, though, from what I was making each day this week, I was like, you know what? It's not really worth it to me. If I'm doing work that I'm not like thrilled about, that's not my passion. It's fun, but it's not, my life's goal to be a shoe model. So,
and if you're only netting a certain amount after all that childcare.
And there's like chaos at home because, I'm not there and my son is missing me and I'm missing him. It's not really worth it to me to work.
So you skipped the show this week?
No, I did it. I had to because I had already committed. But as I'm sitting there at work, I'm thinking this. It's kind of sad that moms and dads too, I guess, have to make these choices sometimes. So yeah, I don't know if I'm always going to do that if the childcare situation is still.
We need to work on a federal grant. You know why?
Childcare grant.
No, actually, because is there 15 minutes left? It might be over.
Yeah, we talk a lot.
We are very long-winded moms. I'm very sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
give us a
in summary, please comment on our video.
In summary,
win this incredible present. I think it's awesome. It's colorful.
Oh, here's an example. Can you see of all the different activities that are in this one kit? And so leave us a comment about your childcare woes.
Yeah, tell us about your woes.
And we will pick one.
We'll choose the funniest or the most pathetic.
Which it was both funny and pathetic. Do what you can. And if you want to come to Brooklyn Swirl next Thursday,
frozen yogurt.
6/12.
I especially love when you just keep putting the toppings on the yogurt. That's very.
I put more toppings. Anyway, we're talking again. I have to go check on my son, and it was great to hear from you all. And we're gonna finish our wine. And hey, see you next week.
Bye.
Live from Brooklyn next week.
Live from Brooklyn.
Bye. My son's calling.